Perhaps there are some workable tips to live a wealthy life. If you don't believe in it, that will be your life's biggest mistake. Business theorist Thomas J. Stanley studied over 1,000 millionaires and revealed his findings in his book, The Millionaires Next Door. According to Stanley, 80% of millionaires in the USA were first-generation rich. This means that they weren't born wealthy or inherited their wealth. They built it. Despite coming from a humble background, they achieved the American dream, is another way to put it. But this isn't the case in America only. You can see first-generation millionaires everywhere, for example, Alibaba founder Jack Ma or TDCX founder Laurent Genique. So what do they do to become billionaires within the shortest time span, and what are you lacking? Have you ever thought about it? It's all about the mindset, folks. To build wealth, you have to create the right mindset and become mentally strong. That's the first step to acquiring wealth, mainly for people who aren't born with a silver spoon in their mouth. People would tell you to develop money-building habits, such as investing wisely or diversifying your business portfolio. But folks, mental strength matters the most first. If you are strong enough mentally, you can face every challenge diligently and thwart threats and competition more fiercely. Wise investments and strategic excellence come in handy only after you have overcome mental barriers first that often build up when one is born without access to wealth. How to be mentally strong. Do you know what is meant by being mentally strong? It's basically an individual's capacity to deal with pressures, stressors, and challenges effectively and keep giving their best while facing adversities. It isn't easy to build mental strength, but it's the key to living your life in the best possible way. For most of us, it means living lavishly and being wealthy. So we must become mentally strong to live the life we want. The dangers of mental weakness. Have you ever wondered why we hold ourselves back despite knowing that we have potential? For most of us, that's because of fear and lack of self-esteem. We have fearfulness of rejection and get demotivated easily. That's why our mentality holds us back from achieving our goals. A lack of optimism prevents us from extending beyond a mediocre life and leading an extraordinary life. Perhaps you have no clue that your biggest asset is your mind if you use it correctly. On the other hand, it could also become your biggest weakness. You must start training your mind to let go of the negative thoughts and prepare yourself for self-fulfilling positive thoughts. For instance, when going to a job interview, if you keep thinking that you aren't good enough or that you might not get the job, you'll actually not get it. That's because your demeanor and body language would be such that you won't make a good first impression. Now, flip this situation with some positive perspective and imagine where you can be. Mental weakness means reinforcing self-limiting beliefs continuously. So, you see, the first step towards wealth building is to become mentally strong. That's where we can help you with the right tips and tricks to achieve your mental strength. Keep watching this video to explore the ultimate secret to wealth building. And while you're at it, please hit the subscribe button. Now, let's check out the top 5 tips to achieve mental strength that helps you build wealth. Avoid limiting beliefs. There are no prizes for guessing that you become mentally strong. You must let go of self-limiting beliefs. This requires you to develop an abundance mindset. This means you must start believing that you deserve maximum resources and opportunities and aren't anything less deserving than others. This point becomes even more critical if you have grown up with limiting resources. Purdue University conducted a study that revealed that most of our financial habits are developed by the time we turn 7. So our perspectives about finance are shaped by people around us. Their behaviors and approaches to money influence our habits. If people around you live paycheck to paycheck, you will start believing that a lavish lifestyle is reserved for a specific community or a few people. That's how you develop limiting beliefs. Of course, you cannot ignore reality, but you can use it as fuel to build a better future. Be fearless. Being fearless is vital to becoming mentally strong. Fear of failure, embarrassment, or fear of what people are going to say would never allow you to move forward in life. Taking risk is fundamental to becoming a successful person. Fear prevents you from taking risk, and you miss the opportunity at the same time. If you feel scared of trying, how will you learn? If you don't learn, how will you progress? It doesn't matter if you fail or succeed. Every experience counts, as it will expand your perspective and make you resilient. Don't let people define you. You have to define yourself and not those around you. There's a reason behind that. If someone tells you that you aren't fit for a particular job and you start believing in it, you're letting them define you. That's never going to help you become successful. Never allow others to tell you who you are and what you are and aren't capable of. You should be the one telling them what you can do. Make up your mind on your own and do not form opinions about yourself based on someone else's judgment. Believe in yourself. Always. Most of our woes come from the difference between how we imagine our life and how it is now. Do you often tell your friends that your life wasn't meant to be like that? That's not the right approach because you have given up on trying to change your circumstances. How will you build wealth unless you firmly believe that you can achieve success and deserve success? So from this day onwards, nurture the belief that you can overcome a hurdle and all the hurdles. And it's okay if life isn't shaping up the way you planned because you can simply turn things around. Don't set standards. Wealth building is a long and tedious process. There's no easy way to achieve it unless you already have a strong financial backing. And there can never be a one-size-fits-all formula for wealth building. You wouldn't be doing yourself any favors if you made up some standards for achieving success, such as if you think that entrepreneurship is the ultimate path to success, you may be wrong. So don't follow any specific standard religiously. Entrepreneurship is definitely the fastest and most sustainable path forward, but it may not work for everyone. There may be other ways to build wealth, and there are, which you can identify only if you've become mentally strong and capable of thinking beyond the conventional ways. For instance, you can invest in stocks and work a 9-to-5 job to build wealth. If you're open to new opportunities, there's no way you won't achieve success. Haven't you heard that where there's a will, there is a way? So the bottom line is that wealth building has more to do with your mindset than anything else. Author Steve Seibold studied many self-made millionaires for 3 decades and narrated his findings on how rich people think. The crux of his research over 3 decades says, quote, "Getting rich begins with the way you think and what you believe about making money." If you found this video informative, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. We hope it inspires you to set your own goals to build your own wealth. Please share your thoughts in the comments section, including which of these takeaways you'll apply in your own life. And if there's a specific topic that you'd like to see profiled, we're all ears. Leave your suggestion in the comments as well. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press that bell icon to stay connected. This is Aimed Intentions, and thank you for watching.